There's a spooky place to go this Halloween season that is paying it forward for another holiday. Jeff Ruth and Richard Asario join me with details about the Warehouse of Horrors. Gentlemen, well, you seem both so nice. I feel very weird like transitioning from like Warehouse of Horrors to you guys, but how are you today?
We're good. How are you?
So warehouses, in my opinion, already can sometimes be a little creepy, right? If you get one that's old enough or what have you. Let's talk about how this all came together and how it is paying it forward.
Well, about 4 years ago, we were inspired by, there was a friend that owns a pizza place, and he got together and he raised money to get bikes for children.
Yeah.
And he was able to get like 100 bikes for the children, and we watched that and we were inspired by it. We got a group of 4 of us together and we started talking about how we can do something similar or, you know, give back to the community. And we were thinking about it. We talked about, oh, well, we could do car washes, we could do this, that, and the other thing.
That's kind of where my mind first goes to.
Yeah, and I was quiet the whole time and they're just looking, what do you have to say? And I said, we should do a haunted house because there's nothing in our area. And because I've done haunted houses at my place and then a friend's place before.
Okay.
And they were kind of like, you're crazy. This is not a good, you know, I don't know how this is going to work, but I talked them into it. So I did design of the layout. Basically, within our warehouse, we make a kind of a maze. We put in walls. We build up it. I started working on it in July.
Oh, wow.
So I have to start design
and it's all volunteers too.
It's all volunteers,
right?
It's all volunteers. Most of our material, we're still using lots of crates, recycled material that we're doing on to make a lot of the walls. The props and stuff that we have, I'm making. So the money that we raise goes back to our charities.
A labor of love in a scary kind of way. You say it's the 4th year. Let's talk about the feedback and what the community says to kind of come around and, of course, raise money for charity.
Well, we've had good feedback. We had really good attendance since we started. We've had generous support from the community with respect to those who participate, as far as those who come to the warehouse itself. I think the first year we had close to 3,000 people, and we were really shocked ourselves just because they were standing out in the rain that first year, one Saturday, and they stayed. And in terms of sort of anecdotal, informal feedback from guests as they left, everyone had a good time, which gave us sort of the impetus to keep doing it since year one. It's really family friendly. We really invite you know, couples, individuals, families to come.
Okay.
Correct. We don't invite the real small children because there is a scare factor, of course. But it's done, as you mentioned before, as a labor of love to give back to the community. We've had support also, a shout out to the Home Depot and Lowe's Home Improvement, who've been very generous as well in providing some materials and resources. So we're very happy with the support we get, both from individuals and the residents at large, as well as companies.
Well, let's, of course, fast forward, though, and talk about how it actually is now helping another holiday, if you will.
Yeah, the 2 charities that we're sponsoring this year are Mason-Dixon's, I always forget this, Mason-Dixon's Christmas Wish Fund. He's been doing that for 28 years now. And one of the reasons we went with him is because they actually they get all sorts of letters in, and they actually research and make sure they're not being scammed and stuff like this.
Right.
So we want our money to actually go to the needy people.
I love that.
And the other charity that we have is Homeless Empowerment. Now they help homeless veterans get back on their feet, and it's a really good program.
I like that you spent time. You've picked 2 charities that are dear to your heart. Of course, this is a labor of love. Go help them out, and of course, get a little scared along the way. I think you guys are both kind, soft-spoken, which means they know how to do the haunted house. There's the information on your screen.